generation of us. So with that being said, I want to kick us off, I want to bring up the Richmond Poet Laureate, Mr. Stephen Sharp. Mr. Stephen Sharp, please give a round of applause for y'all.
First of all, I want to say thank you for the invite. It's a great honor and privilege to be here. So I'll share a little bit of poetry. Allow me to welcome you to the Late Show. Quick disclaimer, I knew it was a problem when 3 different people told me not to drink too much before getting on this one. First of all, I'm grown, mind business. Second, when was the last time I did that? Was it really that noticeable? I mean, I feel like if I was tripping, I could play it off like, girl, you got me falling you already. Act like it was a test for the one that I need on my worst night before seeing me at my best, but my vision's not always the best. Like my message, it can be a little bit blurred, but I'm not quite so barely able to keep my eyes open enough to make eye contact. I don't always know how to hold my liquor, so I drink it. Especially since the key to whisking you off your feet seems to be whiskey, so shots are lined up for every hair on my chinny chin up when ingesting cocktails for confidence. Because it is fast acting as it quickly burns all hesitation from my throat before the chill hits my spine, pulling back shoulders, and finally settling the butterflies in my gut. And you know what? Quick sidebar. You're beginning to show signs of dependency. And depending on how you look at it, it's kind of funny how... Wait, what was so... Funny how family secrets only tend to hurt the family that they're kept from. They found it relevant to tell me one wasn't around because he was abusive, while the other one wouldn't let anyone into his mind. Mind you, he's the same one to say I take out. My family told me that my grandpa was quiet and quite contagious, courageous, off the same mixture I call my drinking choice. That would have been nice to know. It would have been nice to know, you know, before my nightcap became my handicap, before I put my heart up on the top shelf, a little bit too far to see where exactly, so it's a strain every time I reach out to mention. That's why I keep a double dose on deck to battle any infections with whether they be rotted feelings or even more deep. Because tainted love often leads to bad blood, or anything might be said when I want to kill the potential for me to be vulnerable. I'll explain away confessions as idle words, fueled by vodka. The feelings are clear to see, but still hard to swallow. So, Grey Goose carries messages too heavy for a pigeon, so I can spend my nights lighthearted, knowing that the next day there's a suspended wave will land on my head, and then it's hello hangover. It has not been long enough. I've been swerving around these issues so much, it's kind of hard to see what I'm driving at. I'm not as sharp as I could be because I don't want to cut you deep enough to leave stars. So I told myself, just enough to scratch the surface and to blame any bad performance on or off the mic, on the bartender, the bar, any tender spot for being struck. So without any further ado, welcome to my intoxicating point of view. Thank you. So, how many of y'all have had somebody misspell or mispronounce your name? Yeah, I know you have. So this one is in honor of those people. Hello, my name is Stephen, spelled with a PH. And ever since my parents first signed my birth certificate, there's never been a V in my name, but last time that I checked, as far as swapped about had managers needed to double check to confirm who I am because tellers tell them his IE doesn't quite match the Steve Sharp on this check. I know it doesn't finish because I'm sharp with an E, like Sharpie without the I, and I will strike through every conversation to correct you every time. I found that it's easier to say, how do you spell your name? Sherry. Does it end with a Y or an I? Does it start with an S or a C? See, it's not just C. There. I'm not trying to come for your head. I'm just asking that you use it. You know, like there. People get that wrong too. And I won't judge you for it a little bit, but I do keep a cap on my pen because people make mistakes. But come on, didn't anybody ever teach you to double check your work? Or use a reference like my business card, my book, my website, my social media, my name tag, or the email that I sent you a message from. And if they don't misspell it, they mispronounce it. Wait, so you mean it's not Stephen Sharpay? I just said it out spelled. Okay, hey, Ron. This might blow your mind, but people might pronounce things a little bit differently than you. What I might read is Jesus, somebody might say Jesus. So I got in the habit of saying, como se dice, or how do you say your name? Is it Sing? Oh, it's Sean. See, they just be saying it in your kind of way. Although it's like Nick, your name, like how they call me Steph, like the chef, like a waiter, like a servant, like a slave. Now you might be thinking, oh, you're overreacting, or it's not that deep. Like they keep finding ways to keep cooking up microaggressions and serve it up to us and wave it off like they don't have a history of changing names from Kunta to Toby. So of course, I'm rooted in rage. When you've been called out your name your entire life, it gets really old, really quick. That fuse has been lit, and I'm just trying to fuse the situation before I blow up. So don't be sorry, be careful, because I like to use the cultural collection of communication and consideration. That's a very long way of saying that my name is Stephen, like King, Sharp, like Shannon, no relation, and you will respect what I told you.